Hey everyone, it's Meg. As you may have heard, I'm a finalist in the $1 Million Body Game from Beachbody. And I'm so excited about the opportunity to share with you my story, the struggles that I've gone through in my life, and the successes that I've been able to find through the help of products that Beachbody and my Beachbody coach have shared with me. As a kid, I was always overweight. My family's Italian and we like to eat food. I was in high school and I was wearing a size 14. And as a young girl, that's not always a comfortable place to be. I was definitely teased and picked on. I was called chunky monkey, chubby, lots of things I probably wouldn't repeat. And as anyone can tell you, that really just causes somebody to eat more. So that's what I did. I ate more. I continued to eat, and I had gone through an abusive situation in my adolescent years that I honestly wasn't sure how to deal with. And my only coping mechanism was to turn to food. So I did that. And I definitely consider myself a food addict, something I struggle with even today, with knowing when to stop eating. I would compulsively overeat, eat because I was happy, eat because I was sad, eat because I was bored, eat because the sun was out that day. There really was no rhyme or reason, and food was a comfort to me. And I didn't know how to stop. Through it all, somehow I met an amazing man, and we were married when I was about 22 years old. At that time, I was probably 245 pounds. I kind of stopped getting on the scale, but my wedding dress was a size 22. And I was very, very unhappy with life. I thought, what should I do? Let's try to have kids, because that would fix everything. I decided to start trying, and I was just met with more disappointment. We have had some struggles with having miscarriages, and losing pregnancies really just caused me to eat more. And the more weight I gained, the more difficult it became. I felt extremely unattractive. I didn't want to do anything at all. And now my weight was really starting to affect my everyday life. I couldn't walk to the bus stop to catch the bus to go to work without being out of breath. I couldn't walk upstairs. I couldn't tie my shoes without getting lightheaded and seeing white spots because I was bending over for too long. My husband and I knew that something had to change, but we just weren't sure what. So we decided to move to Orlando, Florida from cold, cold, snowy Boston. At first, things stayed pretty much the same, except for the sunshine, and we really wanted to start our family. So I went to see the doctor, which was probably the scariest thing I ever did because I got some very sobering news. My blood pressure was high. My body fat percentage was 41%, and my weight was 237 pounds. At 4'10", that put me in the morbidly obese category. I had also developed something called polycystic ovarian syndrome, which is a hormonal imbalance that causes insulin resistance, which makes it very difficult to take weight off, as well as facial hair growth, problems with ovulation, infertility. The doctor basically told me that if I didn't make a change and make one fast, I was not going to be anyone's mother, and I didn't have a very good outlook of survival past my 40s, where I was medically. I found my Beachbody coach, Allie Vaughn, and there are these moments in your life that change everything, and that was a game changer for me. I had had a lifetime of people telling me that I can't, that I wasn't good enough, that I wasn't worth it, and I believed them. The negative self-talk got into me. I didn't believe I was good enough. I didn't believe I could succeed at anything, and my Beachbody coach told me not only could I succeed, but I could be the best. I could do whatever I decided and committed to. She introduced me to programs like Chalene Extreme, and really helped me along the way. I started in December of last year at 237 pounds, and today I'm weighing in at 133 pounds. So that's 104 pounds lost. I've lost 78 inches, 15 inches alone in my waist. it's astounding to me. I lost dress sizes. Oh my gosh, I went from a size 22 dress size to a size 4. And at 4'10", I'm no longer morbidly obese. I don't have high blood pressure. Some of the side effects, like the facial hair growth and the hormonal imbalances from PCOS, have receded, and I'm starting to have some normality in that aspect of my life. Through this journey, which was very difficult, I'm not going to tell you that it's easy. Change never is. I did face certain things, like I was diagnosed with epilepsy, and I do suffer from grand mal seizures. The medication process was probably the most debilitating for me, because I was on such a roll, and when you get on a program, you really want to stick to it, and having an addictive personality and battling with being a food addict, I really didn't want my mind to see any failure as an excuse to stop. So I really had to lean on my coach and my team and myself to push through the epilepsy, through the different medications, through being tired, nauseous, all of the side effects that can bring with it, and really just continue. I'm happy to say today that I truly believe that I can achieve anything that I set my mind to. And that's not just a cheesy thing I say. I truly believe it. I believe anyone can. This contest would be a game changer for me. My husband and I are retail. We work in retail. So, while I'm very blessed for what I do have, this contest would mean more for my puppy. Would mean, us being able to own a home, avoid bankruptcy, and make our dreams of becoming parents a reality, which is really what was at the forefront of my mind when I started out this journey. So, thank you for listening. I don't want to drone on and on. Thank you so much for your votes. Please, if you just have 1 second, it's www.voteformegan.com. I'll put the link at the bottom of this page for you. You can vote 1 time per day until 11:59 p.m. Pacific time on the 23rd. So I appreciate your votes, and if you have any questions, please leave me a comment. Find me on Facebook. I would love to help you along your journey, and to hear the successes that you guys are having out there. So thank you so much, and stay tuned.